So, you did it. You worked hard, you were disciplined, and you've saved up your first $1. First of all, congratulations. That is a huge milestone, and you should be proud of it. But now comes the big, slightly terrifying question. What do you do with it? If you leave it in a savings account, you know it's safe, but you also know it's losing value to inflation every single day. You hear people talking about investing, about the stock market, about building wealth, but when you look into it, it feels overwhelming. It feels like a complicated casino where you need to be an expert to play. And one wrong move could make your hard-earned money disappear. If you've ever felt that paralysis, you are not alone. The good news is, investing your first $1 doesn't have to be complicated or scary. In fact, the smartest way to do it is often the simplest. In this video, I'm going to give you a clear, step-by-step blueprint to turn that $1 from just savings into the very first building block of real, long-term wealth. This is the guide I wish I had when I started. Before we begin, the two crucial pre-steps. Now, before we talk about where to invest, we need to cover two critical prerequisites. Please, do not skip this part. This is the foundation that makes your investment house strong. First, pay off high-interest debt. I'm talking about credit card debt, personal loans, anything with an interest rate of 8% or higher. Why? It's simple math. The average long-term return of the stock market is around 10% per year. If you're paying 22% interest on a credit card, you are in a financial battle you cannot win. It's like trying to run up a down escalator. Paying off that debt is a guaranteed, risk-free return on your money. So, if you have high-interest debt, your first $1 should be a powerful weapon to attack it. Second, have a basic emergency fund. An emergency fund is 3 to 6 months' worth of your basic living expenses, sitting in a high-yield savings account where you can access it easily. This is your financial safety net. If your car breaks down or you have an unexpected medical bill, you use this fund instead of going into debt or, even worse, being forced to sell your investments at a bad time. If you have zero savings right now, then your first $1 is the beginning of your emergency fund. Put it in a high-yield savings account and celebrate starting your safety net. Once you've done these two things, you are ready to invest. The 4-step plan to invest your first $1. Alright, let's build your wealth machine. We'll break it down into 4 simple steps: the where, the bank, the what, and the how. Step 1. Choose your account, the where. This is the first point of confusion for many. You need to understand the difference between an investment account and the investment itself. Think of the account as the container, or the basket, that holds your money. The investments are the fruits you put inside the basket. The type of container you choose has huge implications, mainly for taxes. For a beginner in the US, you have 3 main choices. Option A, a Roth IRA. This is a retirement account, and it's almost like a financial superpower. You invest money that you've already paid taxes on. The magic happens next. Your money grows completely tax-free. And when you withdraw it in retirement, it's all yours, completely tax-free. For most young professionals, this is the best place to start. Option B, your workplace 401k. This is another fantastic retirement account. Its biggest advantage is the company match. If your company offers a match, you should always contribute at least enough to get that free money before investing anywhere else. Option C, a standard brokerage account. This is a general, taxable investment account. It's flexible, as you can take money out anytime, but you'll have to pay taxes on your investment gains. My recommendation for your first $1, if you've already gotten your 401k match, a Roth IRA is an incredible choice. Step 2, choose your brokerage, the bank, for your investments. Okay, you've chosen your account type. Now you need to open it somewhere. This somewhere is called a brokerage. Don't overthink this step. For beginners, the best choices are the big, reputable, low-cost companies. In the US, the top 3 are Vanguard, Fidelity, and Schwab. They are all excellent. They have very low fees, a long history of trust, and are easy to use. Just pick one and move on. The important part is to start, not to spend 6 months agonizing over which one is 0.01% better. Step 3. Choose your investment, the what. This is the step where most people get scared and give up. They hear about Tesla, Nvidia, or some hot new crypto and think they need to pick the next big winner. I'm going to tell you the most important secret for beginner investors. Do not try to pick individual stocks. It is incredibly risky and more like gambling than investing. So what do you buy? You buy everything. You do this by purchasing a single investment called a low-cost broad market index fund or ETF. Let me use an analogy. Imagine the entire stock market is a giant pizza. Trying to pick the winning stock is like betting all your money that the single best slice is the one with pepperoni. But what if the mushroom slice is better? Instead, an index fund lets you buy the entire pizza. You own a tiny piece of every single slice. You are instantly diversified across hundreds, or even thousands, of the largest and most successful companies in the world. This is the strategy recommended by legendary investors like Warren Buffett for the vast majority of people. So what do you actually search for in your brokerage account? Look for funds with names like a total stock market index fund, example tickers, VTSAX at Vanguard, or FZROX at Fidelity, or an S&P 500 index fund, example tickers, VFIAX at Vanguard, or FXAIX at Fidelity. Buying one of these funds with your $1 is the smartest, simplest, and safest way to start your long-term wealth building journey. Step 4. Automate your future. The how. You've invested your first $1. Congratulations! But this is not a one-time event. The goal is to build a lifelong habit. The key to that habit is automation. Your first $1 kicked down the door. Now, you need to set up a system to keep wealth flowing through it. Go into your brokerage account and set up a recurring, automatic investment. It could be $100 a month, $50 a week, even just $25 a week. The amount is less important than the consistency. This automated process turns your one-time action into a powerful wealth-building machine that runs in the background, building your future while you focus on living your life. A tale of two investors. Let's see how this plays out. Imagine two friends, Alex and Ben, who each just saved their first $1. Ben gets excited by the news. He hears about a hot tech stock everyone is talking about. He puts all $1 into it. The stock shoots up 10%. And he feels like a genius. Then it crashes 30%. He panics and sells at a loss. He walks away thinking, investing is just gambling. It's not for me. Alex, on the other hand, follows our 4 steps. He opens a Roth IRA. He invests his $1 into an S&P 500 index fund. Then, he sets up an automatic investment of just $150 per month. He doesn't check it every day. He doesn't panic when the news screams about a market dip. He just lets the system do its job. Fast forward 10 years. Ben is likely still where he started, hesitant and fearful of the market. Alex, through the power of consistency and compound interest, has seen his account grow into tens of thousands of dollars. He didn't need to be a genius. He just needed a plan. So let's recap the blueprint. First, make sure your financial foundation is solid. Pay off high-interest debt and have an emergency fund. Then, the 4 simple steps. Choose your account. A Roth IRA is a great start. Choose your brokerage, Vanguard, Fidelity, or Schwab. Choose your investment, a simple, low-cost total market or S&P 500 index fund. Automate. Set up recurring investments to build the habit. Successfully building wealth isn't about stock-picking genius or risky bets. It's about having a simple, proven plan and being disciplined enough to stick with it over the long term. That $1 in your account right now isn't just money. It's potential. It's a vote for your future self. It's the first, most powerful step you can take on your journey to financial freedom. You can do this. So, I'd love to hear from you. Now that you have a plan, what are you going to invest your first $1 in? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. If this video helped you, a like and subscribe would mean the world. Here's to your financial future.